Okay, now that you've completed the registration page, I had mentioned in an earlier video that we need the link to completed page, and this is actually going to be done by the sales person. So you're actually finished at this point with the entire account registration. um, Going over the notes, once again, you'll just need the general login, which we use to enter into the Facebook and register the Facebook page, which was outlined in the video. You'll want to open up, I use Safari. I click on Safari up here, and then I click Reset Safari, and I reset everything. The reason I do that is because next time I go into Gmail, it's going to try and automatically have me logged in this one, but we're going to be creating a new account for a new page. So it's always good to clear out your browser history. On the first of the month, we're going to log into FreshBooks together. Me and the account managers will have a Skype meeting, and essentially I'll just quickly here show you what the FreshBooks interface looks like here. This is where we'll be able to go over our different clients, who's paid, who hasn't. Like I said, I've got some other endeavors that I'm working on right now through this FreshBooks thing. Once we get up and rolling, the FreshBooks for Oz will be just for Oz. But I just wanted to give you a brief look at what FreshBooks looks like and what you can expect. And there's different reporting mechanisms. So we'll meet on the first of each month and go over who's paid, who's signed, who's not in, who's out, and I'll report to the account managers, and then we'll either cut a check or send a PayPal amount. And what you'll do once you've completed this is you'll go up here and you'll go to Save As, and you'll save it as whatever you want, but preferably Generation Oz Logins. And then you will email that file back to me, and I will monitor, make sure that all the pages end up going live. I'll enter in the different pins for Bing and Google and whatnot. And then lastly, and this is primarily what this video is about, even though I didn't mention it when I first began, but the actual purpose of this last video is to show you what CallRail is and how it works. So we'll go to CallRail. And you'll click sign in, and you'll sign in with the login that I've given you. And over here on all companies, we can go into any of the companies these are the companies that I currently have. And let's just say you signed up, or I signed up an art gallery or whatever. Or let's just say Elite Auto Repair is yours. So we click on Elite Auto Repair. I've had them for a while. We can run various reports. As account managers, I'm not going to get too involved with CallRail because you don't really need to know a ton. If you are just fascinated with it like I am, you might log on to YouTube and check out the different CallRail videos. But basically, we can go into our different companies. I've chosen Elite Auto Repair here. I'm going to sort by all time, and I'm going to click Update. So from September 29th to January 26th, so in roughly 4 months, they've had 52 calls. Now, let's just be honest. Some of these are, I'm sure, spam. But this just gives you an indication of how many calls they're getting and the length of their calls when they're getting them. They've had just a ton lately. It's been out of control. And then also, just to see how they're doing, you can click here and you can play the phone call.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing all right. How you doing?
All right, I'm blessed. I got a couple of questions for you. I'm purchasing a 2001 Dodge Dakota Quad Cab pickup truck, and y'all should have it in your possession right now. Working on it.
Okay. A blue Dodge. Is the blue Dodge?
Yeah.
So you get the point. You'll be able to listen to all of the phone calls, and this is how we monitor how our program is working for our client. Now, if you remember back in the spreadsheet, when you provide them with their CallRail login, it's going to be different than yours. It'll be like our General Travis Gen Oz. You saw when I logged in with Travis at generationoz.com, because when they use their CallRail login, all they'll be able to see is this page. They won't be able to switch between companies. They won't be able to see all numbers. They won't be able to switch number. They'll be able to do nothing but just view the report and listen to the calls. We give them this as a treat and a way for them to show that our program is working for them. When you log in, you'll be able to add numbers, mix numbers, switch numbers, just because of the registration process. It requires you a few times to play with the numbers and whatnot. So lastly, this is just kind of the basic interface that I'm showing you here. You can go into settings. There's just a plethora of options here that really I'm going to use mostly on my end. But just so you're able, after we get you get excited like I do, we all want to get paid. You want to keep an eye on your customers. So out of my, let's see, so to put things in perspective, out of my 6 accounts, because Oz was just registered today. Out of the 6 accounts, all time, we've had 330 calls from September 8th, back when I just had 1 account. And as you can see, over time, it's growing, and it's just really kind of gotten out of control here as of recently. But long story short, this is how you'll log in and just kind of see how your accounts are doing and whatnot. If you have any questions about CallRail further than that, I'd be happy to answer them. But at this point, just for the sake of keeping this video relevant and not too long, that's pretty much all I'm going to say at this point. So that concludes most of the tutorials, and I'll probably have more videos to come. But for right now, I think this is probably going to do it. Okay, thanks.